Hello and welcome. You are watching Across the Pitch. I am Arnab, tuning in from India, and joining me across the pitch from England is Shiva. Welcome, Shiva. We missed you yesterday, but very happy to have you back tonight.
Okay. Good morning from Manchester. This is across the pitch from the 22 yards that matter. Lovely weather to complement my visit to the ground. Let's hope India turn around the things today and let's hope for a good day.
Yeah, it's good to be back for me too. Thanks, Arnab.
Okay, day three was disappointing for Team India, and we are disappointed to the core. And of course, all Indian fans will be disappointed. It was a bright and sunny day at Manchester, but it looks all gloomy for Team India tonight. At Stumps, England have a huge lead of 186 runs, courtesy Joe Root, who went on to score 150 runs and became the second highest run getter in Test cricket, just behind our one and only Sachin Tendulkar. All right, as I said in our previous show about a big surprise coming up today, well, the time has arrived to reveal it. Let's head straight to Old Trafford, where our very own Rohan is waiting with his insights live from Manchester. Rohan, a poor bowling performance from Team India today. Your thoughts and insights right from Old Trafford.
Yes, Arnab, this is across the pitch from Old Trafford. This is the 22 yards that matter. Yes, quite a disappointing day as an Indian fan. More than the disappointment, it was very good cricket from England. Like Root and company capitalized on their knocks. We saw how Root batted there. Definitely that deserving 150 runs from him. Also from Ben Stokes, again, captain leading from the front. Yes, he did his part as well. With the lead of over 180 plus, now England look in a driving position. But definitely that game is not over yet. With the conditions overhead and as well as the pitch conditions, looks like a very good batting wicket. I would expect definitely India to come back and bat well, and hopefully be in a driver's position by tomorrow's end of the day. Yeah.
All right, that was some great insight from Rohan. As we see, he is reporting live from Old Trafford, Manchester. Thank you, Rohan, for sharing your insights. We'll move to Shiva now. Shiva, a disappointing day for Team India. The bowling attack looked ordinary. Your thoughts on day three, and what do you have in your kitty to talk about India's poor performance today?
Absolutely. It's disappointing. That's one word. Our Indian bowlers basically made Test cricket interesting in the recent past because wherever we won in Australia or in England in earlier tours, mainly because of our bowlers. So we always keep high hopes on our bowlers when we go to England, when you go to Australia and South Africa. So when they don't perform, team looks really bad on its own. So today is one of those days for us. I know it is really good pitch to bat on. The sun is out. It's hard pitch, but we did not do our basics right because we were bowling either too straight or either on the pads. In any kind of a pitch, like if you ball too straight or on the pads, definitely you will go for runs. Yeah, it's disappointing from Indian bowlers. Hope some miracle happens and we will say this test. As you said in the earlier, yeah, it is tough now.
With the bowling lineup, we were pretty sure that Bumrah and Siraj would fire, but that was not seen at all today. And with injury concerns coming in from Siraj and Bumrah, they were mostly out of the park for a few overs in between. Shubman Gill also was out of the ground for quite a few moments of the day, but they looked depleted. They looked out of sorts, ordinary. They did not look to play as a team or attack. So something was missing today, and as Indian fans, we can easily see the effort was not enough on the field. But have to
Very
give
true. Very
credit
true.
to England, especially Joe Root and Ollie Pope and Ben Stokes. The way they played and just made this bowling attack look like a ordinary bowling attack. So this was not on the cards for
Yeah,
Team India for sure, because the way they performed, it was extremely good in the previous three test matches. They were bad in patches, but never on the trot. This was something out of the blue, and
absolutely.
we have to admit that our plans were not on the spot today.
Absolutely. After this blistering start from the openers from England, like Joe Root, um, as usual, he has done really well. Even now, end of the day, even Ben Stokes is around 70 odd runs. Luckily, Brook got out today. Otherwise, the run rate would have um, gone beyond five, I guess. And Ollie Pope, you get Ollie Pope within 10 runs, he will give more chances initially. If he doesn't get out early, then it is very difficult. So yeah, he's a good player. I think overall
Yeah, or
it's a
Ollie
disappointing day
Pope,
for India.
as we have seen in the past as well, he's one of the key players batting at number three. Before Ollie Pope, it was always Ian Bell. If you
Yeah,
recall those days when Ian Bell used to bat at number three, similar kind of a player, and both with the similar mindset. Like you
absolutely.
said, if they score more than 10, 15 runs, they will guarantee the team that they will score big on that particular day. So Ollie Pope again, a huge asset for that England team at number three,
Yeah,
and we cannot go ahead of Joe Root the way he plays, particularly on England pitches. It's beyond a legend, I would say.
Yes, Arnab, definitely the masterclass from the master itself, Joe Root. Now he's only the second highest run getter there after Sachin Tendulkar, Test match cricket. And yeah, the way he played that innings today, oh my god, that was absolutely brilliant for me. Like, yeah, it was not just the aerial shots, but yeah, all around the ground, all the ground shots we could see from him. And watching him from the stands today, it was definitely a delight to see that masterclass innings from him today.
All right. So
yeah,
if we
yeah,
talk about
definitely.
Bumrah, he looked completely out of sorts today. There was no rhythm in his bowling. And if you see closely into the day, if Bumrah is not performing, then the other bowlers also drop their shoulders. Not only the bowlers, the entire field, entire players in the field drop their shoulders, and the morale of the team goes down. Was it like Bumrah trying too hard, or we can say that it was not his day?
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, when you are explaining about Bumrah, like when Bumrah is not playing, it spreads across the team. Like I can remember how when Tendulkar doesn't perform in early 90s and late 90s, the whole team crumbles with the Tendulkar's efforts. So I think it's the same with Bumrah nowadays in bowling department, I guess. Yeah, Bumrah is world class bowler. Definitely, if he is not getting any purchase out of the pitch, he normally gets something. Like he'll make sure he trouble the batsman. But I couldn't see that today. Unfortunate to say that. But even in Indian pitches, Bumrah made sure he troubled the batsmen with those Yorkers and with those slower deliveries, slower Yorkers, and we have seen that in the past. So Bumrah not performing on a day is not easily digestible thing for us. We'll see. We can consider that as one of those days, and hopefully he'll perform again if England bats in the
Definitely,
second
we
innings.
cannot complain on Bumrah because he has done something out of the blue in the past 5, 6 years for India, and we have to commend and appreciate his effort. But as fans, today it was disappointing from Bumrah. He tried hard. We cannot question his commitment ever. He tried really hard, but again, he was not consistent with his line. Maybe he's struggling with his injury towards the end of the day. He was holding his ankle and
Yeah,
he was out for some time, but again he came back and bowled after tea. But it was a ginger effort from him. He was not putting effort to bowl above 140 Ks. I was noticing his speed quite efficiently, but he was bowling in late 20s and early 130s. So some some injury might be lingering over there,
yes,
but as a do or die test match for India, he has to perform and he has to come back tomorrow and get those last 4 wickets.
absolutely. Like even bowlers around him should take some responsibility. Even if they are not taking wickets around him, if they bowl with some strict lines and lengths, that would help Bumrah to take wickets. Even like if you see Siraj, like he has given away runs at the rate of five or more than five. Anshul Kamboj, same. Like yeah, you need support. Like earlier, if you see, Shami was there, Ishan Sharma was there, Bhuvi was there
Umesh
around.
Yadav
So all these
attacking,
guys were
always
helping.
attacking from one end.
Absolutely. You can bring in all the pessimistic things today because India did not perform. Hopefully, yeah,
We need to be
they'll
brutal
come
at
back.
times because these guys are designated to play a brand of cricket that has gone in from the last 10 years maybe. And if they are showing this kind of a performance, definitely we fans will be disappointed and will want to drill down into what actually went wrong. So I am okay to be brutal at times, but always
Absolutely.
appreciate whenever they perform and put their heart out to make India win. All right. I missed you yesterday,
That's
and
correct.
again I'll bring the topic about the debutant Anshul Kamboj. Your thoughts on Anshul Kamboj? We all know he performed really well in Ranji Trophy and domestic tournaments in India. Again, he performed really well in the India A match before this series. But in this test match, he looked and he is looking ordinary to me. So, your thoughts on Anshul Kamboj?
Yeah. To start with, he's not impressive. He might become one. He might become one really good bowler for India. But as of now, whatever I've seen, he's not impressive at all. Keeper standing up to the stump for a fast bowler who is opening the bowling for India in the test, that itself speaks a lot.
That
No
young bowler.
speed. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We could have done much better performance than this, I guess. Like if the wicket keeper is coming up to the stumps for Anshul Kamboj, who is very young at 24, it's not a good sign at all. They might be having some other plans against Root and Pope, I guess, but it's not a good sign to start with. Yeah, fingers crossed. He'll come back. He'll
Yeah,
do well for
yeah.
India, but as of
If you
now, he's
ask
not
me
impressive at all.
today,
No,
yesterday I gave him the benefit of the doubt, telling that he scored a duck and with a low confidence he came into the field. But today, looking at his effort, I can say maybe by end of this year or by mid of 26, we will forget his name.
yeah, yeah, it's bit harsh. But
Of
if he
course,
performs, we'll praise the
but
same way. Like we all know that.
it will be
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Abe Kuruvilla. You remember? Uh, and then
yeah, yes. No, but his speeds
yeah,
were up in 140s to start with, but he drastically reduced his speed. But
yeah.
Anshul Kambo's
Then I
speed
can
is
say
nowhere
another
touching the
name of
140
Doda Ganesh. So yeah, and so those late
protagonist.
90s when we had premier fast bowlers in the names of Javagal Srinath and Venkatesh Prasad. Beyond these guys, we had n number of pace bowlers coming in and same number of bowlers going out and fading out. So I put Anshul Kamboj. I am very
Absolutely.
harsh tonight, but I'm putting Anshul Kamboj in the same category, and I think we'll forget him very soon.
Hmm. Yeah, that's really interesting. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I can remember many names to be honest. Devashish Mohanty is one of them. Yeah,
Varun Aaron,
and Aaron, what is
Varun,
his name?
Varun Aaron had a
Warren
lot of
Aaron
pace,
is one of those
definitely,
guys.
and right now Varun Aaron is named as the coach of
Yeah,
Hyderabad, SRH.
yeah, yeah.
Yes,
He's doing bit of commentary also, right? Like,
yeah. So I was very excited with Varun Aaron, because at
yeah,
one point of time it was Zahir Khan just fading out of his career, and we had Varun
peak.
Aaron, Umesh Yadav, and Shami, uh, all bowling above 140 plus,
Yeah,
145 plus. So it was a very exciting time for Team India. That time Ravi Shastri was the coach, or I believe he was the director of the Indian team. So that that time we had a very
yeah,
good bowling
yeah,
attack, as well as we had a bench strength of around 3 4 fast bowlers. It was really nice, but now again the same kind of bowlers and a lot of injuries have again taken over the bench strength of Indian bowlers.
yeah. Basically, fast bowlers came
Yeah,
into picture when Kohli was captain. Earlier, we always depend on spinners, and we struggled overseas. I know we have done like something good when Ganguly was a captain in early 2000s. We have done, we have won some matches overseas, but the constant winning performances came in Kohli's captaincy
yeah,
when
yeah,
the our fast bowlers were at peak. So yeah, hopefully that era comes back for our cricket purpose. Like we should forget Kohli's era. Like somebody else should come and outperform the captain. See that Kohli has done it. So that way, like
yeah,
I
of
hope
course.
that those
Since
days will come
we are
in
in
future.
deep discussion about the past Indian pace bowlers, let's get some more insights here. And I would ask you about the early 2000s, and of course the late 90s. So apart from Javagal Srinath and Venkatesh Prasad, we had Ajit Agarkar coming in. That time he had a lot of pace with his quick arm
Yeah,
action, and he used to bowl those in swinging yorkers like anything.
yeah,
But he used to go for runs as well. So he has very few
yes,
fifers, but always used to pick 3 or 4 wickets. So Ajit Agarkar was a revolution
yeah, yeah.
during the late 90s, early 2000s. Then uh,
He was.
I guess Zahir Khan came into picture.
Absolutely. Yes, Ajit Agarkar is one of those bowlers who took 50 wickets and 100 wickets. He's the fastest
Yes,
or
yes,
quickest to take 50 and 100 wickets for India, I guess. Like before this Hardik Pandyas and Irfan Pathans, like we were thinking Ajit
yeah,
Agarkar is the one who can be Kapil Dev with his batting. Yeah. So yeah, like we had couple of good bowlers here and there, fast bowlers basically, but not to the extent of this group of Shamis, Ishant
Zahir.
Sharma, Bumrah,
We cannot
like these guys.
miss Zahir
So
Khan.
yeah,
Maybe a
Zahir Khan basically.
legendary bowler for India, and we'll never get a second Zahir Khan ever. Yeah. So
Absolutely.
all those 90s and early 2000s stories are really exciting to listen and talk about. So we will get back with this kind of insights in some other show after this series, definitely. And we'll try to
Yeah,
bring in our childhood into play, what we watched and how we enjoyed our cricket and how we got into cricket. So these all episodes and these kind of
yeah,
discussions will be there in the future. So for the viewers, stay tuned, and definitely we'll come back with this kind of stories. All right. So today's day,
absolutely.
we have to speak about Joe Root, Shiva. He has become the second highest run getter in Test cricket. He surpassed Jack Callis, one of the biggest player ever. For me, the best all-rounder ever. Then he surpassed another great batsman, Ricky Ponting, and he's just 2,500 runs away from our Sachin Tendulkar. Right now, Joe Root is 34 years old. Tendulkar retired at the
Yeah,
age of 39. So it is difficult for us to swallow this,
yeah,
but you never know with the form Joe Root is having from the last 4 5 years. He's not getting out before scoring 100.
absolutely. Not a good news for Indian fans, especially the Tendulkar fans who are in late 30s and early 30s, who saw Tendulkar at its peak, know how good Tendulkar was. Now the Joe Root, I guess, like he's so close to Tendulkar. Yeah, if
Oh,
he's good, let him
no, no.
surpass Tendulkar. But I know there is some there is some bad feeling because the only thing is Test cricket is played very less in this generation. If the Test cricket is played so much than earlier, then I would have said, okay, somebody from India again come and break Joe Root's record. But it's not the case. If Joe Root surpasses Tendulkar, he will stay there. Nobody will touch him. For that reason, it is very difficult. Like if he surpasses, like definitely it feels bad as a Tendulkar fan, as a Indian fan, Indian cricket fan. But yeah, like records are meant to be broken.
Mm.
I don't know, like such consistency after 2021. Like he was the fourth person as a Fab Four, but he rose to the occasion. He surpassed everybody. He scored around 20 odd centuries in last 4 years. That means he has not failed at all. He scored century in every test that he played. It looks like that. Uh, like Kohli was way ahead than all these three guys at some point of time. Yeah, it is what it is now. Root is doing really well. Where Root
Yeah.
bats, when he comes, he's so fluent. He's happy to take singles. His strike rotating is so easy. Like even with the kind of Bumrah, when Bumrah is bowling or any good fast bowler is bowling, he knows how to rotate strike. And then in no time, like he'll be in 20s or his 30s, and then make sure he scores his 50 and then 100. Amazing to watch. Like as an Indian fan, like we don't watch other test matches how he plays, but when he plays against India, it's tough to watch, and then we have to praise him. It's not an easy bowling attack, I would say. Like definitely tough, but we have to give credit to Root. He's doing really well.
No, we'll have to say, like, with age, one gets matured, and with him reaching around 30 years of age, he got matured. And after that, there is no stopping, and he is going on and on to get to the highest level of Test cricket.
Absolutely. Only thing that I can think of is like these England players and South African players or even Australian players. They never know. Like they think of retiring at any point of time. You see Alistair Cook.
Yes.
He was the one who was going towards Tendulkar's runs. But like at some point of time, he all of a sudden he retired from Test cricket. Yeah, now Root. That is the only thing that, that can stop a route to
Yeah.
reach Tendulkar.
Prime example is AB de Villiers. AV de Villiers, he retired so early, and he could have gone into many records, but again, he decided one day and he retired. So this is something unusual for the
Yeah,
Indian players. But yeah, I would say Kohli retired before his peak.
absolutely. Even I would say that I think Kohli followed the footsteps of AB de Villiers, I guess, because he's a close friend of him. Like maybe he took the decision by looking at AB, I guess. Though these
So
are the
we will
other topics that
definitely
we can
talk
talk
about these
about.
kind of topics in the future, and I guess there will be few viewers who would enjoy this kind of talks, and also we might engage many other followers of us who can come in and discuss this kind of stories in the show. All right, so we
Yeah,
cannot end
absolutely.
the show without speaking about Ben Stokes, the captain. We have spoken a lot about him, and again he showed and he proved today that he's not only a good captain, not only a good bowler, but whenever required, he is the best with the bat as well. So, your thoughts on Ben Stokes scoring that 66 runs, going out with a cramp,
Yeah.
again coming back and batting till the stumps?
I think Ben Stokes is giving all his mind, his body to Test cricket. Like how Kohli attracted all youngsters to play Test cricket or watch Test cricket. Like Ben Stokes is one of those who is doing that for England, I guess. Yeah. Like MS Dhoni, he has got the knack of winning Test cricket, I guess. Like MS Dhoni has got a knack of winning all the white ball matches from nowhere. Similarly, Ben Stokes has got that knack of winning Test cricket, when to declare, whom to bowl at what point of time. All those tactics are really good with Ben Stokes. Definitely, we have to give credit to Ben Stokes. I know there are very good players around him, but there is no
Yeah,
thought. See, he made those players actually. Bashir was nowhere. He brought in, he made sure like he performs well. Ben Duckett, I don't see him as a test player at all. He made sure he's a good test player and he believed in him. Crawley, no way. He was getting so many chances. Ollie Pope was about to get dropped. He's still in the England. These guys are all giving it back to Ben Stokes, to the belief that he has got in all these guys. So yeah, you have to give credit to Ben Stokes as a captain, as a leader of
yeah,
England
wow,
cricket.
excellent point, Shiva. Whatever you spoke was absolutely correct, and I completely agree that these players are giving it back to Ben Stokes for showing that patience, that amount of patience, and that amount of courage to go on and on with those guys, because he has the belief that these guys will be the best. Yeah, excellent. And the
Yeah,
way you said about his captaincy for Test cricket, he has left all the other formats. He is not greedy to go and play IPL, and he is completely focused on this Test team along with
yeah,
Brendan McCullum. That combination is deadly. Brendan McCullum and Ben Stokes, and with the support staff of Brendan McCullum, they create a deadly combination. And
yeah,
you can see on their face, they are not worried at all. They are very calm, and every time they will have another plan in their pocket. So they come a long way, but the real
yes,
test
yeah,
will happen when they meet Australia during the Ashes. I guess this is a build up to the Ashes for them, because they keep Ashes as their top priority. And if they win this series with
yeah,
this strong Indian team, and everybody rates India as a high test playing team, they will go into Ashes with a lot of confidence, and I guess
yeah,
that will be one series to watch out for.
absolutely.
All right, so we have Rohan with us again, back from Old Trafford. He has some insights on the injury concerns of Bumrah and Siraj, who went into the dressing room quite a few times during the day. Rohan, over to you.
Yes, Arnab, we could see Jasprit Bumrah limping in the ground. The report says he just tripped over the stairs there, so that might have been the reason there. But he bowled really well. He took that wicket in the later part of this game, and I don't think that's a major concern. Hopefully, we should wrap up things tomorrow in the first class of day.
All right. Thanks, Rohan. That was some beautiful insights coming in from Old Trafford. Lovely to see you there live from Manchester. All right. So, where do you see this test match heading to, Shiva? Looks like India are down and out, but do you think tomorrow there will be a twist and India comes back? But to come back from here, i- there need to be a huge effort from the Indian batsmen.
Absolutely. We have to depend on Indian batters now to save this test match. Forget about winning, at least to get into the fifth test with 2-1, and then there is a chance to level the series. If they have to go into fifth test with a good mindset, then they have to draw this. If they have to draw, only option is to bat well, bat big. Let's see. As soon as Indian batters come into batting, the pitch changes, I guess. Maybe because England bowlers ball that line and length, maybe because of the weather and forecast. Hopefully this time pitch and weather helps Indian batters. So yeah, some miracle should happen. And Shubman Gill should come back to form after that. First two tests, he was absolutely on top of it. But the third test, he was not good. Even in the first innings, he's not showing that maturity at all. But hopefully he'll come back. He'll show that he can bat well in these conditions, pressure conditions basically.
Yeah, as you said in the preview show, it all depends on the top three, on the top four, I believe. If they score, India will be at a good position. But as per the condition and the situation tonight, it will require a big effort from those top four to get India back into the match. All right, that's it for now.
Absolutely.
We will have to hope against hope for India to bounce back in the test match. But we, as crazy Indian fans, will always think and predict that India will come back tomorrow with all guns blazing. I would thank our viewers for watching and hope you liked it. We will be back tomorrow for the day four discussion. Until then, keep watching across the pitch. I am Arnab signing off. Bye bye.
Bye.